Hello gamers! Today I'm going to be trying to play Roblox on my laptop for the first time. We're going to try 2 rounds of Dress to Impress, and then we're going to go ahead and hop over to another Roblox game, so stay tuned for that. As we are hopping into our first DTI round, I'm just going to go ahead and say if you do like this video, please leave a like, and if you like our channel, please go ahead and subscribe, and if you don't want to miss another video, hit that notification button, and comment what you would like to see next. Okay, when I first started getting into this, I had to learn the controls. It was kind of hard compared to doing it on my phone because I had to do more buttons and actions than just swiping and moving on my phone. So as soon as I started to learn how to do that, it got a little bit better, but it is going to be a little bit back and forth at the beginning. Also, since I'm on the laptop, I'm playing on Dylan's account, so I don't have all the normal stuff that I would have on my account. So I didn't know really what I was gonna do about the missing items that I usually use, but I feel like it ended up working out okay in the end. Yep, and this is whenever I noticed I literally don't have anything except for the wings, so I needed a plan B. I decided since the theme was like flirty, cute, kind of vintage touch, I went ahead and put on this dress, and I kind of put on like a gardeny Bridgerton vibe, I guess. I don't really know if that went with the theme, but I liked it, so I went ahead and did it. After I knew what I was gonna do with the dress, I decided to base my whole outfit off of that. So every accessory that I added just kind of all went together, and it looked good to me, so I went ahead and thought, okay, let's do this. And after I did all that, I realized this face did not really go with the aesthetic of the outfit, so I went ahead and changed it. This face just felt a little bit too harsh, so whenever I was looking through, I wanted to go with something more light and airy, in a sense. And then I went ahead and clicked on this one, and I realized I really didn't like that face, so I changed it, and I figured that this one was okay, so I just left it with this. Also, I normally layer my hair, but I didn't know if I was going to be able to do that learning the controls, but then I realized I definitely had enough time, so I went and I picked up one of my favorite hair pieces, this like fluffy, blown out look. I always do the 2 of these together. And then I went ahead and I just threw on some pink nails to kind of match everything together. And these arrows were bugging me so much. I just colored my nails, but I did not know how to get rid of it, so sorry about the arrows pointing the whole time. And I don't know what was going on with my laptop, but it just looked way too bright on my screen and I could barely see, so I tried making it darker. So I'm sorry about some of the light changes through this video, but I was just trying to figure out what worked the best, so it does get kind of dark and kind of light. I'm sorry if that bothers you. After dealing with the light, I just kind of went through and tried to favorite some of the poses I like to normally do because I realized that I had no favorited poses on this account since once again I was on Dylan's. But after I decided that I liked the ones that I picked, I told myself, you know what, most of the people just dance anyway, so I threw a couple poses and then I did some cat's eye dances. Now, as always, I'm going to try to judge as fair as possible, but we might have different opinions. If I don't like the outfit, I'm not going to vote it high, and if I like the outfit, I'm going to vote it higher. Let me know which outfit you would have put the highest. Now, I don't know why, but I actually really like this outfit. It just drew me to it. It was gorgeous, so I decided to go ahead and give it 4 stars. I probably would have gave it 5 if it was a little bit more on theme, but it was so gorgeous I had to give it 4. And drumroll! I got first. I don't know if it was because Dylan was on his first level of Dress to Impress or what, and they felt bad for me, but I ended up winning, and it was kind of exciting since for some reason, any time I record, I never end up on the podium. I swear somebody has it out to get me. Every time I play by myself, I can at least get 3rd or 2nd, but whenever I play and record, absolutely nothing. Bottom of the stack. But it was a lovely change of pace to get first, so I said thank you, did a couple dances, and after that I waited for the intermission and went to the next round. And the next theme was Bestie Hangout, so I decided to go with my type of vibe, and I did a little bit of a black outfit with some darker hair. It's just so cute to me. I love having darker colors. And speaking of dark colors, this is when I realized that the screen was way too dark. And so I tried turning it back up, and then it just felt too bright again. So, once again, sorry about the light changes, but it had to happen because it was either way too dark or way too light. At first, I thought I was gonna go with this top, but after I got done coloring it, I realized I really don't like it by itself. I normally put this with like a skirt or a dress, not with pants. So I will get rid of this shirt in a second. And after that, I realized I like this so much better without the corset on, so yeah. Now, I don't know if I've ever used this hair before, but honestly, it was kind of cute, so I decided to do it black with a pop of color in the front, and I decided to make the whole theme of this black and red, and it really looked cute to me, so I decided to keep it. And I wanted to see if there was a face that kind of went better with this type of darker aesthetic, and I realized that maybe one of the two faces I tried out first might work. So first I tried on a couple of these, I didn't really like them, and so I went back to this top one that I actually really like. So I put that one on and I walked over and decided to grab some shoes, and then I felt like, what else can I add to this? What makes this a hangout? And my idea was to make this like a coffee type date, like with a bestie hanging out, going to a coffee shop. So what I did is I threw on some accessories, and then I decided to pick up a drink cup and color it the color of coffee so it would look like a coffee date. And then I was trying to click E, and yep, this girl beat me to it, so I kind of just stared at her. And I did not mean for this to happen, but I seen that you could click on something on Lana's desk, and I realized it was a knife. So I decided, let's not do that, let's put the knife away. And after she got out, I went ahead and jumped in, and I did the red on my nails too, and I made my nails a little bit longer. And after that was done, I decided to hop out, and I really didn't know what else to add to this. So I took a look at my outfit and decided, I think this is pretty good. So yeah, I had to just hang out for a little bit. And then I seen this girl, and I figured the dark aesthetic with a light aesthetic would look good, but I don't know if she didn't see my duo or just didn't want to duo, but yep, that didn't end up happening. And time for the voting. So going into this one, I decided that everyone's aesthetics are going to be different for Bestie Hangout. So I literally just based my vote off of if I like their outfit or not. And yeah, this one, it just didn't really hit with me. Now, like I said, I did want to duo with this girl. I thought her outfit was actually really, really cute, so I gave her a 3, and then I changed it to a 4 because I decided I actually really, really like it. And now, for mine, I just decided to hit some poses, and once again, went over to the dancing and started dancing to Cat's Eye. I don't know why. Now, this one, I was like, okay, that's kind of good. And then she hit post 28. If anybody knows me, if you hit post 28, it knocks down your vote. So she did it twice. She got voted a 1. Sorry, not sorry. Now, honestly, I normally don't like polka dotted mesh type stuff, but I thought this outfit was pretty cute, so I went ahead and gave her a 4. Now, this one, I don't know. I didn't really care for it. It was okay. I just don't really like the color purple, and I felt like this pattern did not go with the rest of the outfit. So, yeah, there goes a 1. Now, this, on the other hand, this like lighter purple was pretty cute, and I feel like it went together, so she got a 3. And then this one I thought was cute, but I didn't know if the colors went together, but I decided in the end that it was cute, so I gave her a 4. And drumroll! I got first again. I did not think I was gonna get first on this one because I thought some of the outfits were really, really cute, but I did, and once again, I think it was a pity vote for Dylan's account, but still got it, so hey, let's go. And then me and my not duo partner started dancing together. So, yep, that's the end of the DTI portion. Now, did you take a guess on what game comes next? If not, go ahead and put it in the comments now. You got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Also, while you're down there, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you like these videos, and comment what your favorite part of this game is. Okay, let's go to the next one. Our next game is Draw Me. So basically the premise of this game is somebody's avatar or character will pop up and you have like a certain amount of time to draw them. Now normally on my phone it is very, very hard to draw because of how tiny the screen is versus my sausage fingers, but I decided to go ahead and give it a try on the laptop because I feel like it might be a little bit easier, especially with a mouse connected to it. So after I waited for them to vote, I went in and I was like, I'm just gonna do whatever I can. And once again, I don't know what was going on with the lighting, but my colors looked perfect on my screen, but then whenever I went back in the video, her hair looks orange. You'll see what I'm talking about in just a second. Okay, I went ahead and cut a little bit out, but you'll see what I'm talking about. I literally went over here, and I know I made it a little bit more orange, but on my screen, that looked more red to me. So yeah, sorry to whoever this person is, but yeah. The skin looked really, really pale, and the hair looked bright red on my screen, so I don't know what was going on. After I decided to start coloring stuff, I decided to go in with a darker color to line it, so I guess at least luckily this turned out close to their skin color. Now, am I just colorblind, or, like, is it not the same color? Because it was definitely the same color of her hair on my screen, and now this is, like, coral. But anyway, back to talking about the computer and the controls, not the colors. This was actually kind of difficult to hold down and try to precisely go where I wanted the color to go, but it was easier than trying to slide my finger across my phone screen. I did feel like this drawing was a lot more precise than what I usually do, and even though I didn't do that good drawing it, I was still pretty proud of it. Also, as I'm drawing this, I want to give a shout out to some of the people that drew my character from my Roblox account, and a big shout out to them because it's really, really cute. And honestly, 5 minutes is a long time to watch somebody struggle to draw, so I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up. Okay, as always, down to the last second, I did miss some of her features in her face, but I figured that was okay because it was not going well anyway. This one was absolutely gorgeous, even though it's just like a sketch design. That is a beautiful work of art. I love whenever I just sketch stuff on a notebook or like a sketchbook. This one, on the other hand, not so much. And I don't know who decided to go all Bloxburg in this game, but this is a big Bloxy face on this painting. This one, absolutely work of art, amazing. This person needs to do digital art for their job for the rest of their life. And then there's mine. I don't know why mine had to go after that beautiful work of art, but that did not help my case. This one was okay. It looked more of like a kiddish type drawing, but let's be fair, if you're playing Roblox, most of the people are kids. At least 12-year-olds. Same thing with this one, a little bit kiddish. I felt bad giving them a 1, but yeah, you can see with your eyes why. And yeah, I don't know what this is where it says waiting for everyone's voting data to receive, but yeah, so let's get past this. Drum roll, please! I did not get podium. Well, we got 2 first place in DTI, and we got 5th place in Draw Me. So even though we didn't get a high place, we did not come in last, which was good. And congratulations to the podium people, because that sketch one and the amazing one absolutely deserved it. They were works of art. I'm going to keep saying it over and over and over again. And that's all for this video. Once again, please like if you liked it, and if you like our channel, please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. If there's another game that you want us to play in Roblox, please put it down in the comments, and as always, be safe and bye, loves!